What's been my favourite people to play in CK2 time? Anything Norse. Like, the Vikings are just so much fun because you're just constantly raiding. So early on, you're fairly technologically backwards. Your armies are very small compared to other armies, but you're so nimble because you can sail down the rivers, you can sail around everywhere else, and you can just jump off, raid a few people, jump back on the ship, and then sail off to another spot. Then all of the wealth that you're bringing back home allows you to build up, build up, build up, build up, and then eventually you will have bigger armies than everyone else. And that's when the territorial conquest begins, and the true Viking age. It's just really well done, the Vikings are. So anyone who is Germanic. Germanic's what the faith is called. Which is Gelderland. So the series that I was doing before this was the Gelderland series, which you can find at youtube.com/Mordred Viking. And that's all about playing as the Germanics. Although that one's a little bit different because I'm a feudal Germanic, which is super rare. The Germanic should really be tribal. But the process is the same, the raiding is the same, I just become stronger faster than I should. Quite a lot faster. That's one of the interesting things about this playthrough is all that Gelderland has here was as a result of how much power I built up playing as Gelderland. And because of this shattered world, I just kind of wanted to continue the world advancing over time even as I jump around the map playing as different dynasties. So I did everything that I wanted with Gelderland, now I'm playing as Sutai. I really want to reform the Tengri faith so that they don't lose to the more established religions. And then I'll probably jump in and play as someone else. Maybe the Suamanusko in Novgorod, maybe the Slavs in Lauchen, Averia, I'm not sure. And eventually I want to play as the Catholics, because Catholicism is very much on the way out, and I think that'll be an interesting challenge. But Tengri is strong, but Tengri won the vote. So once they become reformed, they're going to be really powerful. Which means the Mongol invasions later on, I think, are also going to be really powerful. If they even happen, because we kind of are. So hard to think about what I could do to endear Chief Sunlag to me. Actually, is that still a thing that I'm trying to do? Plot power, this is atrocious. Who are you? Oh, no, never mind. So click on you, cancel doing that, no more time. I think I've lost my window of opportunity to murder my way to the throne. I've got a kid, though they're still really young. I am still your primary heir, though. I mean, to the title of Sutai, not necessarily your personal heir. Okay, I'm actually better at fighting than he is. I think I'm going to save up to 1,000 ducats and see if I can make myself a set of armor, maybe a horse. Intrigue. I should probably... You've been around for more than 5 years. I think generally if I have a prisoner for more than 5 years, I'm just going to release him. At that point, it's fairly clear that they're not going to be able to afford a ransom. As she's growing older, I can see that Fanra could use some support. That's very nice, but it's not going to happen. Reform the Tengri faith into something pacifist to slow the Mongols down. Nah. Don't really see any reason to do that. Mongol spawned in your Yutian game, spawned with 100,000, immediately submitted to keep the kingdom intact. Yep, that's what the Mongols do. And it's not just the Mongols, it's all the other waves. The Timurids, the Mongols, the Seljuks. There are several waves of migrating steppe peoples you need to deal with, and then if you have sunset invasion enabled, then you'll also have the Aztecs hitting from the other side of the map. It can get pretty chaotic. Alright, so Horned Panda is needing education, which we will do. You are the youngest son. The other two I am educating myself right now. Fine. Sky has finished her education in the ways of war. It's evident that she has excelled. That's nice. Sky needs to be married off. Ooh. The Khan of Shia. Only 7th though. Leader of the Shia Revolt. No, let's get a matrilineal... Sorry, not matrilineal. Let's get a betrothal done for you. My Khan of everything yet? No. My idiot Khan keeps losing land. I am his heir, though. But the murder intrigue has not been going particularly well. It seems that he's actually fairly popular. Which is astonishing to me. Okay, so Yugra. Boignac, still only has 1,000 men. We're doing the invasion of Sibir. No. Ah, crap, it's an invasion. I can't do them. I just moved all of my troops over here for basically no reason. Actually, that's not true. You have a lot of tribes. I have a lot of raiders. Who could really do... No! I cancelled raiding stance. Ah! Damn it, 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 damn it. Betrothed can marry. Yes. There's the fishing village. Well, good thing about this, Zoroastrian faith triumphant. The Kumutsa faith have fallen. The good thing about having these raiding opportunities in Yugra is that's a lot of money. And that money I can turn into armor and also more upgrades to hopefully counter Sutai's. Like, the big problem I have with Sutai is just the upgrades they have in their home base. There's so many of them. I just cannot fight with their plus 15% cavalry defense abilities, their plus 16% defense. Wow, they have a lot of defense. It's like plus 30% defense from all of that stuff. I have none of those upgrades. What do I think the next EK2 DLC will be? I have no idea. I mean, this one kind of came out of nowhere itself. So I really just don't know. Don't know. Betrothed can marry. Yes. One more year. And one thing I could do to weaken these guys is raid them. That's 2,000 men. Let's not do that. No, let's go after the tribals. I kind of hope to see them do a bit more with the orders, the holy orders. Because I keep on adding more of them. So maybe tie societies to the holy orders. I think that would be really interesting. Maybe mercenaries too. Right, raiding stance. Down here. We'll send you off after that. We're not raiding Yugra. Why are we not raiding Yugra? You at least should. You, I can actually understand why you wouldn't. It's really difficult to see who you have truces with now. That's another thing they need to clear up. Alright, so Yugra's out. How many troops does he? I just can't compete with any of these guys. Alright. Damn it. I'm trying to select my troops, not my councillors. Let's head back home. This clearly hasn't worked. What did you miss? Not a huge amount. A couple of failed attempts to expand and do more stuff. Dracoran is finally of age. Excellent. Okay. So first things first, honorary title, Yakbu. Secondly, I'm going to... Can't make you a commander because I already have commanders. Get you married. Women, not married. Any. And then limit by age. Nothing older than 30, I would say. Let's see if there's any geniuses. Because I'm pretty sure there are. With good combat skill. 20-year-old? Wow, she's really good. Homosexual, but that doesn't really bother me. We have concubines, greedy, ambitious, temperate. I like it. To Dracoran. Send. Having concubines gives prestige. Okay. Alright. My armies are almost home. At which point I really need to start thinking about who I want to go after and how. I think maybe a couple of internal humiliation wars, particularly against these three. These three is kind of pointless. I don't necessarily want to antagonize Bakusid. So it'd be mostly against you, which we have a truce. Against you, which we have a truce. And then against the main man. Crystallion, thank you very much. You can do it. I like it. Definitely getting a cold. Damn it, Twitch London. Alright, so. I am tired of your incompetence. Factions. So this is overthrowing the Khan. Who's taking the position, though, is what I want to know. It's not saying who this is in favour of. Oh, they want Yucatan the Cruel. Who's the Barkasid guy who's got no troops whatsoever, so no, that's a terrible choice. Apparently I can't start my own. Spending so much money on this completely abortive murder attempt. Oh, the other thing I can do... I just spent money, didn't I? Let's try and get some armor made. And then also just generically raiding these guys to weaken them. I think that's the direction that I need to go in. Except, do we have a truce? Alright, Dracoran's the new heir, that's good. Right, Dracoran also needs to get the commander title. So we can start earning some prestige. You're absolutely right. I mean, one nice thing actually about raiding these guys is I would be killing their standing armies, which weakens them as a whole. Particularly if I keep my armies, like, relatively close by. Let's see if we can do this. I'm not 100% sure that we can, but we can certainly try. Goran's actually a better commander than I am. Interesting. Though he doesn't have the combat abilities yet. Banrose finished her education. Well done. Stubborn. So this definitely gets you stubborn while this is only a chance. It doesn't say how much of a chance. Good for her. Right, we need to get you married. Leader of the Chia Revolt, that sounds like a terrible plan. You're quite a powerful chief, so we will try and marry you off to her. Him, even. Fanro. For you, yes. And apparently... that's all my kids now, all grown up. They're all growed up. My 2 nephews are not married. They probably should be. You'll do. Alright, good. Expand the family, shall we? Alright, Fishy can definitely be trained in combat. Marriage. Marriage. Becoming known more and more for her bravery. That's nice. Good for you. Nope. Damn it. That's... wrong province. Although... can we raid this even if we were able to? Looks like we actually have a truce with these guys because the raid's not happening. Nope. No raid. Zalbara has appeared back in the court because her husband died of pneumonia. Let's get you married again. To... these are all just young kids. But we want to marry to a high chief because these are dukes. Here's a bigger one. 2 provinces. Two provinces. Or the leader of the Chia Revolt, but that seems like it would probably be a bit of a death sentence. So we'll marry you. Why are you in the top of the list? Bit weird. Oh, you're not. to you, I think. Marry. Okay. Okay, so you guys are just going home. That was a terrible failure once more. We have a subjugation CB. Here we go. Oh, subjugation's once, and then the invasion is if you have 30,000 population. So I do want to save that subjugation for a bigger nation, I think. I really don't know where to go from here. We're kind of boxed into a tiny little corner. And Ulungur is way too strong to deal with. I can't go after my own boss because apparently I can't form any factions against him. So I guess we just sit back and build up. And up, and up, and up. Alright. I have plenty of population capacity. I guess that's what we do. You're fighting someone. Who are you fighting? Alright, so that's a defensive war. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Did you just take attrition? Even though I didn't think you were. You totally just took a bunch of attrition, didn't you? Yep, you totally took a whole ton of attrition. You lost like 2,000 men. Well, bye-bye prestige and piety then. No, I don't care if he finds out about my plot to kill him, because what's he going to do? Tell me to stop? I'll just say no. You may think we're in a... No, not appropriate. Don't want any more children, because that means more spies. As I inevitably think that they're not mine. Especially showing tendencies of being more of a doer than a thinker. So you have a chance of becoming brave, or you definitely become... dull. No. I'll have a chance of becoming brave. One cool thing they could have done with Holy Fury is recognise the anti-pope of another realm over the real pope. Yeah, that would have been nice. That would definitely have been very nice. Alright, so you've got a lot of troops, but they're currently split in half. Oh, these are the feudals. Yeah, they are. So we should be able to obliterate these guys. As long as their reinforcements don't appear. Rumours have reached me that people are trying to murder my daughter. Have fun. Now, as I siege down fortifications, I'm going to be earning money for that. No. Come back here. You're really annoyingly quick, you know that? Alright, speed 3 as I'm trying to chase down armies here. Can't afford to make mistakes. Desert, we got you. And Frogger needs education. I'm going to keep training you in combat because that's definitely your best skill. So I outnumber you 2 to 1. Yilkis, random courtier, congratulations. If you build a city, I think it should be called Karakoram. Not Mongol. Yeah, that was an annihilation. 87 losses for 1,700. This is the problem that feudal armies have, is they get completely decimated by horse lord armies. My grandson Bugu has died under suspicious circumstances. Okay. You're going back here. Probably quite wise. Where I'm going to catch you. This is just desert again. Gives you no defensive bonuses. That's more heavy infantry in this stack. Still quite a lot of light infantry, and the light infantry are the ones that get completely ruffle-stomped. Plus the fact that my commanders are just a ton better. Can we stop with the disorganized harasses? It was one of those situations where you didn't want to tell the truth in case you would hurt the person, but at the same time, honesty is a virtue. Honest. Because I honestly believe that everyone's after me. I could have sworn I heard the enemy commander Bulin barking orders, but as I searched the desert, he is nowhere to be found. Yes, I can itch for a fight. Bulin swings his longsword clumsily. The fight has gone on forever, and my muscles are beginning to ache. With the remainder of my strength, I land a perfect blow in his neck. The man drops his weapon and clutches desperately at his throat, but the wound is already claiming his life. That's a lot of prestige, which Decoran is also getting. Jolly good. Just look at those numbers, they're insane. So I'm not entirely sure how we can lose this war. We just need to make sure that we get the captures. Oh, except Ulungur has entered. Hold on. Ikbocht. We're trying to take that piece. Well, if I can fight your armies while they are separated, I will do so, because this is my chance to weaken these guys. Alright, I have 100 money finally, so I'm going to intrigue. I'm going to say, yo, I need a smith for some armor. No, that's Jules. Oh. Alright, what about a warhorse? You go out into the herd to choose a strong and powerful warhorse. You look around with expert eyes and eventually spot a steed that stands out from the rest. It is strong and has a powerful bearing. As you mount the new steed, you feel certain you made the right choice. All that remains is to give it a suitable name. Lightning. Oh, impressive warhorse, just prestige. Doesn't actually give you any combat abilities. I really want a suit of armor. Maybe I can't get my smith to do armor because I don't have a Lamella dude yet. I thought I do, don't I? Yeah, I do. Cattle pen's what I need to save up for now. Alright. I'm going to wait until you're locked in, then we're going to go into Q-Mill. Cathar Faith Triumphant once again. Come on, there you go. Right now. My unwed daughter has been in discreet sky. See your call sign. Alright, battle is joined. And my boss is going after these guys. Frogger is developing to be quite ambitious. I'm okay with that. Good for him. 1,200 for 26 losses. Another great victory. Random courtier with random good skills. Well done. Let's see if we can go for the capital. Although I don't know where their main army is, which scares me a bit because it is 5,000 man strong. if they're all together. They may not be. But being able to raid their main camp would certainly be conducive to a victory. 300,000. It's not it either. Looks like my boss is going after their guys, which is good. Come on. Alright, we're sieging. This is almost certainly going to attract their ire, though, which is why I'm very nervous about where they are. Childhood focuses. Timur Timurid. Learn to fight, Timur Timurid. And Tuniyuk Timurid. Learn to fight. There we are. Oh, that's a big army. Buddhist uprisings. Those are rebels. Those are not relevant to my interests. As she's growing older, I can see that El Bigli could use some guidance in experienced areas. You are random. I don't care. Truces are expiring with whom? Ah, Elutgun. I can humiliate you again. And steal 25% of your 7,000 people. Awesome. Okay, so their Khan is fighting the rebels and taking some losses in the process, but then he's probably going to come after me. He's going to Juyan. Which is here. Oh, he's going the wrong way. Oh, he's probably going after my boss, which is good, because at the moment we outnumber them. So if you forced a battle against him, you'd probably win it. You want random concubiners? Yeah, fine. Dracula as a kid. Huzzah. Alright, there we go. We have taken that province. So now I need to try and merge up with my boss to fight their boss. But I need to be caught not out of position in so doing. Because if we can get 10,000 against their 4,000, that would be rather useful. Although their numbers continue to grow as they keep replenishing. They're just heading north. As he is growing older, I can see that Fishy could use some guidance. Fishy is the grandson. Are you the eldest grandson? I think you are. No, you're not. You're the second one. Nope, you are the oldest. So Fishy is going to get ambitious and we're going to become rivals. He's not the eldest, because the eldest... Oh no, that was Dracoran. I'm 61 now. You really need to go after that. Kill it while you can. Okay, you're heading north. You're heading north. That's good. Now we're going to be taking a tremendous amount of attrition. Sorry. Oh, only 1%. We're fine. Yes, they're locked in. It's happening. Zalbara, call the physician. 11,000 versus 5,000. This is excellent. This is as good as we could have got. So we just beat Cool the Wise. And probably got him a bunch of renown. Who's contributed the most to this war? Is that me? No. Oh, I wasn't actually... Yes, I was. That's not me. Where's my crest? Hey, I want some stuff out of this as well. Oh, man. So, 800 horse archers versus our 3,000. 147 heavy cav versus our 300. 2,500 light cav versus our 7,600. 479 heavy infantry versus our 40. 247 archers versus our 41. 90. So they have kind of a mixed army, which is really bad for them. We've also got better commanders generally, so it's actually fairly close. This should be rather one-sided. My horse and I are of one mind and body, having trained together for a long. The enemy is fearing us both. Watch out! It's Kantunyuk and the lightning, they tell each other. When I sleep, lightning sleeps, so when my blade cuts into him, I feel like I bleed too. Oh, what? I just bought this horse. Oh, we're definitely going to be fighting Yola. I'll kill him myself. I was chasing Yola over the plains when Chokoran shoved me aside, barking, "I'll take this one, my lord." He stole my prey. That's okay, actually. You can have the prestige, buddy. Or you could just die, of course. Damn it. Just about everything that could possibly go wrong in this playthrough has gone wrong. A bird cries out and I wake up. I hear the men roaring in the distance. I'm on the ground, staring at the sky. I cannot move. Is this how the Tunyak the Lion, oh, I'm called the Lion now, leaves the world? Go Tengri, comes the ragged voice of a wounded soldier next to me. So like 2 days after my son died, in what should have been a glorious battle. So now I'm playing as a random nephew, instead of one of my 2 sons out of the 10 kids I had. And who is a complete joke of a character. Honest, cruel, gregarious, trusting, content. Awesome. Well, they lost 2,700, we lost only 300, so that was a crushing victory for our side, as is reflected in that. Now I'm just going to sit back here and replenish my manpower. I'm going to go war focus. Perform a sky burial. As per custom, you take your predecessor to the mountains. They will be offered to the birds of prey and death, and they will generously share their flesh with all living creatures. May their spirit soar into the heavens. On your way to the mountains, you encounter a lonely hermit. He doesn't own much beside a worn-down tent, an old and sick horse, along with a few sheep. But the old man invites you to drink some salted tea with him. As you talk, you realize you are enjoying his company. So I can give him some money. I can ask him to join us. I'm going to ask him to join us. After reaching the mountains, you carefully place the body in what you deem to be a good location. You can already hear the vultures soaring above as you perform the necessary rituals. When you start to make your way back down, it doesn't take you long until the vultures begin to tear at the flesh with both beak and claw. Gain 100 prestige. I'm pissed off about that. Lost both my heir and my ruler in the same battle. So I died in the battle itself, and then my heir died in the duel which I declared. He butted in ahead of me. At least we still have a huge population, a huge army. And he's going to be taking the brunt of this damage now. Because I've pulled back. I've done my bit. You want to make me a commander? Sure. For now. Seeing as I don't get any acknowledgement of my contribution to this war anyway, I don't really see why I should. In fact, the only thing I think I will do is run around trying to chase and kill this guy down. If my boss doesn't do it himself, of course. My aunt has been really letting herself go of late. What was once a graceful and delicate woman slowly become undignified. None of my business. My heir did indeed go YOLO at Yola. Yeah. Yeah, let's go and increase my fertility. Oh, and I've got random wife now as well. I'm really pissed off about that because now I'm a different branch of the family. So all the work that I've done to prepare Fishy and the other heir for rulership is basically irrelevant now. Although actually technically they'll be my nephews. Oh, it was Froggy and Fisher, that was it. Why do you hate me? Because you're ambitious. And you're of a different branch of the family. History is a subject that has always fascinated you, and you spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. That helps. Infertility, nice. While I'm at war with you, I can't do a separate war, can I? Can't join a war against my liege. As nice as that would have been. What even is this war for? Because we're losing it badly. Oh no, we're winning it now. Never mind. I think we just killed like their one and only army. This is finally our chance to crack out Ulungur. Alright, Oren's pregnant, so apparently that concoction did its job. And we peaced out and took some territory? Right, so now that we're at peace with them, you have a peace deal with my boss, but not with me. And it is my assumption... He's still got a really big army. Well, actually what I can do... Hold on. Is humiliate these two. Well, you especially. Because we're fighting in this war. Alright, well, we'll finish that war, then we'll go humiliate these guys. For being fools. Anyway, I think I'm actually going to call this stream here. My throat is killing me at the moment, and I want to rest it a bit and also get something to eat. Maybe get a lemzip or something for the next stream, which I'll be doing in just over an hour. So thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so that you get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. If you want to support the channel other ways, check out my channel on YouTube, which you can find here at youtube.com/Mordred Viking. I do also have a Patreon if you want to support the channel that way. You can find that at patreon.com/Mordred Viking. And then finally, I have a Discord channel which you can find here at this link. That is where I tend to hang out. It's where the community hangs out. It's also a great mouthpiece where I can share with you guys what I am up to, what I am doing, and what streams are going on, that type of thing. So it'd be great to see some new faces over there. I will be back again at 10 PM GMT, so hour and 15 minutes. I haven't actually finished that much earlier. And we're going to continue this campaign. And hopefully all the bad luck that we've had thus far is going to be completely reversed, and everything is going to go completely to plan with absolutely no hiccups. Yeah, I don't believe that either. I really don't believe that either. Anyway, I am going to go and raid one of the guys doing the multiplayer. Who shall I raid? Let's go and raid Midge, because he was playing a Hedgehog Viking as well. So head on over there, say hello from Mordred Viking, and I will catch you guys in just over an hour. Alright, let's hit that raid button. And the timer begins. So don't forget to spam those Viking horns if you've got access to them. And wish them all the best in the raids. Catch you guys later. Bye!